Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is episode number 4 on the year. It is the Edmonton Oilers versus the Arizona Coyotes. And Edmonton starts their road trip off in fashion with a good old back-to-back. Tomorrow night they play the Vegas Golden Knights. Biggest question here is goaltending. Mike Smith is injured. We've got Koskinen stepping in, and to back him up is Stu Skinner coming up from the AHL. How's this going to go? It's been questionable with Koskinen. He's come out and said, he didn't really enjoy last year. Family was away. Let's see how he does. He came in and backed up Smith in the last game, did really well. Let's see how he does this game. First period, kind of slow. Goes back and forth, low shots. And you know what? We get that third line popping the first goal. It's Bouchard getting the puck to a Zach Cassian, who just pops it up to Warren Fogle, who does some really hard work. He's grinding down the wing with a guy hanging off him. He shoots it, blocker side, beats the tender, 1-0 Oilers. And that is a depth goal, something that the Oilers lacked last season. Bang, this line is fire. Unreal. Pretty pumped about it, and so is Cassian and Fogle. They're pretty psyched that they scored. Later in the game, we get a number of penalties called on us. We gotta kill them off. This has been the Oilers' enemy, and I've said this previous, especially those first 2 games, penalty trouble. Their penalty kill's been pretty darn good, and you know what? It's been amazing this game, because guess who comes streaking down on a 2-on-1? It's Hyman. And guess what Hyman does? He shoots it. He goes far side, beats the tender on the glove hand. Bang, 2-0 Oilers. Holy smokes, it's looking good. And the Oilers come back again. And we get a third goal, 3-0. And it's from Connor McDavid. This is a big one. It's his 200th career goal. And he is pretty darn young and getting it pretty quickly. I believe he's the 4th youngest player in Oilers franchise history to hit 200 goals. Just ahead of Mark Messier. And you know what? Draisaitl got his 200th a game ago. So you know what? He's in good company. But on that, we get an assist from Jesse Puljujarvi. Again, keeping his streak up as well and keeping up in the standings for scoring with Draisaitl and McDavid, even though McDavid's going a little faster than the two of them. So we got a 3-0 game going into the third period, and the Coyotes finally strike. And it's a goal you can't even be mad at. This new guy comes down. It's a pass from Andrew Ladd and Ryan Zingle to Mayo. And this guy makes it look like butter, not mayo, and slices it right to the top corner. Boom, laser beam over the shoulder of Koskinen. It was a beautiful goal. Can't even be mad at Koskinen for that one. 1 goal, not a bad goal. Kind of a pretty goal. That's a good one. 3-1 for the Oilers. It's the beginning of the third. There's a lot of time to get 2 more goals. You're starting to get nervous as an Oilers fan, because we've seen this sort of thing happen in the past, but it doesn't. Instead, the Arizona Coyotes get into some penalty trouble of their own. Twice in the period, we strike on the power play. And this first power play comes with McDavid saucing the pass through onto an open Hyman, who just taps it in right in front of the net. That's his second of the night. He's got a shorty and a power play goal. Unbelievable. Loving Hyman this year, his speed, and he's exactly where he needs to be on the power play. Whew. Loving the guy. And the last goal, making it a 5-1 game, is another power play goal from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, passing the puck to Connor McDavid, who gets his second of the night. Unbelievable. The Oilers walk away with another win. So far, they're undefeated on the season, 4-0. Kind of the opposite of the Canadians, who are now 0-5. Scored on by Kotkaniemi tonight. Yikes. That one stings, and the Canes were kind of rubbing it in on Twitter. But this is not a Canadians weigh-in. This is an Oilers weigh-in, and I'm telling you, pumped about the Oilers. Connor McDavid is above pace for 164 points on the year. Pretty pumped about that. It's going to be an exciting year. It's a great start. The Oilers have 8 points so far in their first 4 games. You can't ask for much more. And you know what? They're playing a solid game. Now, my prediction for tomorrow night, I'm thinking Koskinen's probably going to start, because then they have, I think, a 4-game break till their next game. So we'll see what happens. And in the meantime, this may have been a short one, but it was a key one. This has been a Willy Weighs In. Please subscribe, like, comment, join the conversation, and watch the main pod with Pilon, Sanjay, and Baron. Take care. Thanks for watching.